Smoke on the Water. This is how it went. We were playing in Switzerland. We had a recording unit there, the mobile of the Rolling Stones, which we did most of our stuff with. Ian Pace was up on a kind of a stage in a ballroom that we were playing at. And nobody else was there, just Ian. I jumped up and I said to Ian, what tempo haven't we played on the latest, which was Machine Head? And he said, well, we haven't done this tempo. And he laid down a tempo. And I went, okay. So I started playing. And we often, Pacey and I, would play, the both of us, because there was no limitations to the music. We could just play anything we felt like. So I started playing Smoke on the Water. And I was always looking for a very simple riff to play, because I'd heard the Kinks play You Really Got Me. The Stones were playing Satisfaction. And I felt like maybe there was a commercial element to my brain which said, if you want to be heard, you've got to keep it simple. So I went, okay. So I played the Smoke on the Water riff, which was in like parallel fourths. I love parallel fourths because they're Renaissance based again. And I love that evil kind of fourth or fifths rather than thirds. So I played ba 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 da 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 da, and then I put down a couple of chords. Then I went to a C minor, to an A flat major, G minor, back to that C minor, A flat major, G minor, back to the and I would play that with my fingers, the fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was what appealed to me at that time. I loved hearing fourths and fifths. Fifths being so there was that. It has an evil undertone to it. So the rest of the band arrived half an hour later, and I played them the construction of what I'd written along with Ian. And so later on, we put that down at the time that the rest of the band learnt the chord structure I put together and the riff. We put it down in the recording unit. We had the police banging on the door trying to get us out of the place because we were making so much noise. And luckily we had a master take on that, and then that was given to Ian Gillan, who usually did the words. I personally had nothing to do with the words of the song. I just gave them the air of the melody, the chord structure, and the riff.
Did you think it was going to be a hit? Did you have a moment where you thought that?
No, it was just something that we wrote. Ian and I basically just banged it out on the spur of the moment. We were just having fun with it. That was it. And then a week later, maybe, or something like that, they came up with the words from The Fire that was there at the casino, which was pretty horrendous, you know. That was quite frightening. We were watching Frank Zappa and we all had to try and get out of the building. Frank turned around and said, I don't want people to get out of control. Don't panic. And with that, he jumped out the window. We were on the ground floor, the stage was. And so he was first out. The rest of us just tried to get out of this back entrance. And unfortunately, there was this coat hanger that went across the exit, and it was stopping everybody from getting out of this gigantic fire, which was kind of peculiar. Then you start to realize the whole place burnt down in 20 minutes. And the smoke, fire can happen very quickly. And that was the end of that.